Hey, this weekend our assignment is pretty easy. I just would like to make sure that everybody understands how to use this program to perform the basic transformations, translations, reflections, rotations, and dilations. So let's start, and you can just follow along with this and create the same kind of thing. And just please make sure you've signed in through Google and make sure you save the file. I am going to create polygon. I'm actually going to back out a little bit here. There we go. What I am going to do is I am going to create a translation vector. So before I even translate it, I need to use this vector tool to tell it which direction and to what distance I would like to translate it. So anywhere on here, I can put these points, and it will translate this object this distance in this direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and tell it to translate by vector. I'll click on the object and I'll click on the vector, and it will translate it that distance in that direction. So we have a translation that's been completed. We're going to go ahead and reflect over a line. So the first thing we're going to need is our line to reflect over. I am going to draw the line down here below the x-axis, and now I have my line. Now I can do my reflection over the line. Again, I will click on what I want to reflect, and I'll click on the line, and it will perform the reflection. So far, so good, right? All right. Let's go ahead and perform our rotation. We have to rotate about a point, so the first thing I'm going to need is a point. I'm going to put the point here, and then I am going to go ahead and get my rotation tool. Again, click the object, click the point. It wants to know how far I want to go. I'm going to go a simple 180 degrees counterclockwise. Click OK, and I have my rotation. Now for the dilation. Now when we were doing the dilation, we were creating rays through points, and that was simply to analyze distances. But we can do the dilation without that, I believe. Let me see. First, we have to click a center of dilation. So once again, I'll put a point, because you can see if I go into dilation, it's going to say dilate from point. So let's do the point. We'll grab our dilate by point here, and then we will grab our dilate by point tool, and we'll click the object again and the point. Maybe click the point and then the object. There we go. So it's going to ask us for a factor. I'll do 2.5, and it's going to dilate. Let's try this again. Dilate from point. Click, click, or maybe click the point first, then click the object. All right, took a break there. Now I think we're good. I put the point in. I'm going to click dilate from point. My directions at the bottom here, select the object to dilate, then center point. So I'll click the object to dilate, the center point, and I don't know why I'm struggling with this. There we go. And then I'll put the factor in, and then I'll click OK, and there we go. And the only reason we generated rays through these points before is so that we can analyze the distances to confirm the fact that the dilation increased the distance by the factor. So there's the distance from the center of dilation to that point. Now the distance from the center of dilation to that point should be 3 times that. Let me see if I can move that out. No, that moves that. Let's see if I can move it this way. All right, so there's our distances. 10.57, 31.7. So this is 3 times what that is from, right. So now what we've done is we've done our translation, reflection, rotation, and dilation. And I know that was a bit clunky, but I think it's enough for you to go ahead and go in and create those transformations yourself and save the file. Thanks.